Krakow lives on the Vistula riverbank, splitting the city into north and south areas. These are further divided into 18 administrative districts. The northern and southern parts of the city offer both apartments and houses in a wide range of styles, sizes, and types. In the northwestern part of the city, the most popular and exclusive district expats choose to live in is Wola-Justowska, a green area with large detached houses. From this district to the city center, it takes about 10 to 20 minutes. Even with close proximity to the city center, there are horse riding paths and bike trails and a general suburb feel to this plush district. Further north from Wola-Justowska and away from the city center is Bronowice. Here, many international companies have their offices. For those expats traveling regularly, this is an ideal place to live because of its close proximity to the airport and easy access to the highways leading to the city center. For those not driving, there's a direct tram line that runs to the center and takes 20 minutes. Mainly apartments can be found in this area and would be considered less green than its neighbor Wola-Justowska. On the southern side of the river, many families tend to live in Słuchowice. This is purely a residential area and houses are for rent here. Families would choose to live here because the commute time to the international school located in Lucina is cut in half. There is still about a 20-minute drive to the city center from here. In or near the old town in Kazimierz, only apartments are available. However, these are the most prized as they are filled with charm and history. Refurbished apartments in old tenement buildings of the 19th and 20th centuries greatly outnumber modern condominiums. Here, one has city living at its best with stores, restaurants, cafes, theaters, pubs, and nightlife at your feet. If one would prefer to live in a newly built flat, they can be found for the same price in the proper city center.
It was eye-opening that the apartments and everything are very little, but that's very European, and there's no storage, right? And it was an adjustment for me to move from a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house that I lived in by myself now to an apartment that is very nice because it's 2 stories and 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, but the storage, I mean, I've filled up all the storage space, so there is no way that I could have moved here with any of my daughters because nobody would have had any room. So you need to adjust to having less.
It's also what's really good is the walls are really, really thick here. So I'm not in a new build, I'm in an old property, and you don't know that you've got neighbours, you can't hear anybody else. And I think that's a positive when you live in an apartment.
Krakow offers a wide range of options both in quality and in size when it comes to housing. Between the Old Town District and the city center and the suburbs, you are bound to find something that suits your taste and needs.
It's fine. I mean, the house is very nice. It's bigger than I was thinking it was going to be. It's well made. We have constant electricity, which is very exciting compared to places we've lived. We like it. It's safe. It's very quiet. There's a market relatively close by. We're close to public transportation, so I can hop on a tram and I can get into the city center very, very easily and not hassle with driving down. So we're happy there. We like it.
Buying a house in Poland is also an option many expats take, especially those looking to stay longer. Although it is relatively straightforward to buy a property, especially for EU citizens, bear in mind that there are nevertheless legal and economic risks involved. It is advisable in the first instance to rent an apartment while working out the details of the buying procedures. Be sure to take a moment to share your specific housing needs with your MoveOne consultant. A clear understanding of exactly what you are looking for will help the consultant assemble an offer that meets your needs and will help to avoid wasting time with properties that are not a match for you and your family. Your consultant will consider your family's specific needs and also factor in other important details, such as access to schools and commute times to the office, as he or she works with some of the most reputable agents in the city to put together your individual property offer.